Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today it is raining. As you can see, it's a little bit dark outside. It's actually 10:45 a.m. but it looks like it's about 7. So yeah, I like rain, so that's making me happy and I'm gonna be super enthusiastic today. But yeah, it might start pouring all of a sudden and I might have to find a different location to film, but right now I'm just gonna film in the rain because that sounds fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started and see how much we can get through. So in these next few videos, I'm going to be talking about my depression and how I personally have struggled with it. These videos are meant to be inspiring, and I hope that in some way they help others come to a sense of relief and realize that they aren't alone in this journey and that there is hope for them. Okay, let's go ahead and start the story. I want to say I was about 13 years old when my depression really started to flare up. It was mostly just feeling sad, like there's nothing else to it then. I was just feeling like really sad, and a lot of the time not knowing what I could do about it. I would lay in my bed in the dark and cry every day after school because I was getting bullied, and I felt like nobody liked me and that nobody wanted to be friends with me. And that was a very terrible feeling for me as a teenager, only being 13 at the time. Because I just didn't really know what was going on with myself and what was going on inside of me. I just couldn't really come and understand my feelings right then. So it was really hard for me to understand and figure out how to cope with it when I couldn't figure out what I was feeling and why. Before I knew it, freshman year came along. I was in high school now, and I was making friends really fast. I was part of what was considered the in group and the popular group, and that was fun for me until I realized that they weren't a good group of friends. They were snotty and they acted like they were my friends, but then they talked crap behind my back and they spread false rumors about me, and they got a lot of my classmates to kind of gang up on me and tease me. This went on for quite a few months, until at one point I went and confronted them, and they just acted like they were innocent. We didn't do anything, we're your friends, that kind of stuff. And I kind of just isolated myself slowly from those that used to be my friends because I felt like I couldn't trust anybody anymore. December of 2019, freshman year, was my very first suicide attempt. About a week before Christmas, I tried to hang myself, but luckily, I stopped my actions before I passed out. I was okay for over a year, no suicide attempts, nothing but occasional sad thoughts, and some self-hatred. Then my second attempt. It was scary for me, and probably everyone else in my life too, but it was actually coincidentally Friday the 13th, and I didn't realize this until a couple of days after the incident, and I don't really remember what triggered me. I just know that I sat down on my bed, kind of allowing the suicidal thoughts to venture throughout my exhausted mind. I had been really stressed about starting my junior year of high school, and it had just become a lot for me to handle on my own, and I felt like I was alone with it. I didn't want to dump my problems on anyone, and I didn't want them to have to deal with me and my problems, so I just ended up getting really upset. I tried to strangle myself this time, but after a few minutes of trying, I got super angry with the fact that I couldn't do it and it wasn't working, and I just chucked it across the room. And then when it fell to the ground, I kind of just stared at it for a while, and then I laid back in my bed and I started to cry and just think really negative thoughts. I remember some of them where I would be like, I hate myself so much, God. Why did you make me like this? Why am I so ugly? Why can't I just be normal? Why does nobody like me? And I would just be like, why, over and over again. I had suicidal thoughts for a week following that, but I didn't act on them. Not yet, anyways. Okay guys, thank you for watching part 1 of my depression story. There will be more to come. Part 2 is going to start talking about the worst day of my life, when I was 5150 at my old school. So make sure you stay tuned for that by subscribing to my channel, and please like this video if it helped you in any way at all. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.